Alright, so got back from AutoZone and I got the following. Let me move this camera here so y'all can see what I got here so far, I guess. So, guess you can see that. Alright, so got the plug wires. I should have checked them before I left, but I didn't. Yeah, they're the right ones. So, just some regular plug wires. We got spark plug, dual platinums. I wasn't buying iridiums, so these have to do. Got a PCV valve, which I forgot to get last time, and that stupid coolant quick release that the tabs broke off on that one. So I gotta get that one off still. So there's that. PV blaster, this is stock. Silicone, because they didn't have the gasket for the coolant line there. So there's all the goodies for now. And then big old box of brake clean. So 12 cans of this stuff. This stuff's awesome. So this is gonna start. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the motor, I guess. So let's get started on that. All right, let me turn this one back around. There you go. Let's go ahead and start cleaning this engine up. I'm gonna move this camera a little closer there. Hope that's better. So you got plenty of brake clean, plenty of shop towels. Actually back this thing up a little bit. Zoom in, there we go. Okay. Got plenty of everything here. I was gonna do diesel, but then I just, whatever. You know, I decided against that. Actually, all I need to do is get some of this coolant. You need to suck up some of this coolant from the back of his head here, because that's going to be a problem when I go to seal up this motor. So hopefully I can get enough of that out. Just lightly scrape this aluminum. This ain't cast iron like the 3800 is, so you can't go all crazy with it. Okay. Go ahead and clean his ports a little bit. Okay. And these are the Victor gaskets. CarQuest packaged them. They're fine. They're really good, actually. And I see some metal in there. Well, look at that. So you can't over torque them. I mean, I guess you can always over torque everything, but yeah, these are nice. What I like about the 3800 is they have that nice little valley gasket, which these don't have, and it has the O-rings I need. So probably for that. We'll get to that whenever I get to it, though. Put this back in the packaging. Oh, don't fall out. There you go. And this is pretty straightforward. Just, whoops, upside down. Just put them in like so. And then, you know, I'm going to just put a bead of silicone in the corners. Then push them down. Same there, and then I'll burn another bead. So right there, nice little fat bead. Right there, in that corner, and that corner. Clean it. Let's go ahead and get this lined up. Those little holes it has. There we go. Just like that. And then line up here, that pin, that one. All right, now let's get back to that cardboard box where I put all the push rods in and get them back on here. So there's that. Here's the front facing that way. Go ahead and line those up. On this engine, the push rods for the exhaust and intake side are different lengths, so you have to make sure you don't mix those up or you're going to have a bent push rod. And there's that. Okay, cool. Now, I'm going to hand tighten these instead of, where is that? Here it is. What's on here? 8. Okay. Now I put that bead of silicone down the middle and set this intake manifold down. Okay. All right. Let's get them bolts. Start off with these long ones. I should be clean these first. These things are nasty. Some brake clean. Let's clean these up a bit. Okay. Okay. Let's get this all in the trash. Won't need this for a little bit. Hopefully not anymore. Okay. Now I need to get some oil for the fuel injector O-rings, which I need to clean these up anyway. So what I got here is some high temp grease that I'm going to use for the O-rings here. Help them slide in place a little easier. All right, and get some down in here as well. Get these all in place here. Cool. Those went right in, and those two bolts are right here. Okay, so the camera started recording for a minute there, but all you missed was me taking out spark plugs. So the old spark plugs, right here. And the new spark plugs are right here. I'm doing Autolite dual platinums on this. There's and they're already pre-gapped at 60, which is what the car calls for. It says right here on the sticker, 60. 0.60. So that's what we are doing. All right, and we're back now with a fresh battery on everything. Everything was dying on me. All right, so rear plugs. Let's go ahead and get these out. Hopefully I don't cut myself this time. The fronts, man, they are way over torqued. Way over. Okay. All right, so here I got the grommets for these valve covers. So what I need to do is pop all these out so I can replace those. Just like so. Just pop them back in there. Just like that. You got fresh grommets and the valve covers. And there we go. Got these in. And I got to do the gasket itself. And it's got little arrows on it, so you kind of see where it's going to line up at. So I don't think there's a left and a right on these. I could be wrong. Let's see. You know, like front and rear, but they should be the same. Okay. There you go. Fresh valve cover gasket. These are nice looking too. Fresh valve cover gasket. Fresh grommets. And just toss this thing in the back here. I have it upside down. I think I do. Yeah. There we go. Just get them screws started. All right. Get this screw in. Line the front. Ow. All right. Get this one in so I can line the back. In here, and that would be the transmission shift down cable if it had one. I'll hook up the transmission vacuum line. So this throttle body will work on older transmissions, like the first gen 3.1 and stuff, because of this right here. That would go for the transmission shift down cable. All right, mass airflow sensor, temp sensor. Let's get that hooked up. So for this one, we're going with the oversized filter, AC Delco PF52 or Fram PH3980. It's a longer filter. The one that comes with these cars is about that size. So you got this extra, this much more filter. So let me get a drain pan and start getting this taken off. So filter's way down here on the front of the engine, and this one's loose, thank God. And it's got a little spill, little, what do you call it? A little valley, little piece of plastic for the oil to spill out with, which is nice. She put oil in the filter, and let's get this up in here now. Now this is a bigger filter, so you're gonna have to work it in there a little better around this harness down here, but if it still fits in there, so okay. So while the oil's draining, go ahead and do the coolant system real quick, top it off. So let's get that going. I guess we'll fire it up now and bleed it. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Well, that's it for now. It runs fine. It's got new top end gaskets, plugs, wires, filters. Next up is drop the fuel tank, fuel sending unit, fuel pump, fuel filter, and transmission gasket, filter, and fluid. And then when I get the EGR tube, I'll replace that as well.